Archie, luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the LUXURIA show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost, but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai, they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. So the tears roll down in Brisbane town. Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night. Forgetting home, he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all that cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Ooh. Hi guys, welcome to the Archie Luxury live stream. Guys, what can I say? I've got some news to break to everybody there. It's everything's gone ballistic. Everything's gone ballistic. Hey HR, when did you send me this? I'm checking my WhatsApp for HR's message. No, he's not there. Where's he gone? He's gone. HR. Yeah, I never got any message from HR. Guys, here we go. First super chat for the day. Rich Mitch, £2. Hair by Vidal Baboon. Thank you. Guys, it's I don't know what to say, guys. I've got some announcements to make, and before I do these announcements, I think I'm wearing a Breguet sports watch. Whew. NATO member for 18 months. You couldn't have just told the line. Couldn't have just towed the line, yeah, big boy. Thank you. Guys, we've got some important announcements to make here. And I got to tell you, HR, it's time that we let you know what's happening with the business and what's going on. I tell you, we've got some important announcements. What's happened with Watch Nick? Watch Nick has told me he doesn't want to do. This is getting very tough now. See, guys, you know, this whole Archie luxury thing, it's coming to an end. The station is arriving. The last station is here. I've got some big announcements to make, and it's the future of this show, the future of the streams. And I've had some phenomenal times. I've done some amazing stuff. This is what's going on. It's some very, very difficult times, difficult things. It's end of financial year in Australia. This is the end of the financial year. And looks like we've lost our big sponsor, Tattersall. Tan tried to get some spice in the show. And I got to tell you what's happened. What's happened is simple. It's simple, guys. We're coming to the last station. We're in the last station, and it's not easy. It's not easy. Let me tell you what's happened. So basically, guys, Tan has left the franchise. He's told me it's over. Over. It's over. The YouTube business has changed, and it's over. What's happened is Tan has told me he's had enough. He's leaving. Okay, he's leaving. Okay, this is the reality, okay? Reality is all good things come to an end. It's like a TV show, a sitcom, a series. You know, eventually it's no longer flavor of the month. And unfortunately, what's happened is nothing ever lasts forever. It comes to an end. And that's what's happened here. It's unfortunate, but you know what? There's good and positive. Sometimes we were going in a direction I wasn't happy with. Some of the drama, I never really wanted to push the OC drama. It never meant anything to me. I've got an important announcement to make, and I think it's time that I put on an important watch. I put on an important watch before I make this announcement. Okay, let me get an important watch out. We're going to run a small clip, and then we're going to make the announcement. Okay. We want to make the announcement. I just got my paddock magazine has just arrived, and we have some important announcements to make. And I really think it's time we get the baby off. Let's get to the point and let's discuss what's happening. I'm going to put on a special watch to make this announcement. This is my favorite watch. It's the Paddock Well Time. I'm just going to set this now. Wind her up, big boy. Put the paddock on. And then make the announcement. That's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to set this paddock now. I'm going to set this watch now, and then we can make the announcement. Guys, I'm just going to set my paddock. Okay, let's get the watch set. We're going to set this and we're going to make the announcement on air now. Paddock is set. The rotor is not rooted. Take off Breguet. Take off the Breguet sports watch. I'm placing it. I've got nowhere to place it. Look at this. This is what's happened. So put the Patek Philippe on and make the announcement. Okay, guys. Very, very sad. I had some correspondence with Tan yesterday, and basically he's decided to leave the Archie Luxury. Tan has decided to leave the Archie Luxury franchise. He does not think he was respected. He didn't like that we didn't follow the directions he wanted to run the show in. And you know what? I completely get it. I get it. I get it. The man needs to be respected for his choices. All good things come to an end. And I'm wearing a Patek Philippe, and I'm telling you the latest. The latest news is Tattersall has decided to leave the franchise. Yep. He's decided that he would like to, he doesn't think his dollars were respected. And you know what? As a host of the show, he's exactly right. Tan, if you're not happy, nobody forces you to stay. Nobody, if you're not happy, hey, I'm not happy. And I've got to tell you something there. The channel has been floundering, okay? I'm just finishing off my figures for the year. Revenue source is half of last year. And I've tried many things to reboot and keep the channel being successful. Unfortunately, that isn't always easy. So, guess what has happened is we were trying to run the show. We like to be independent. What happened? What went wrong? What exactly happened? Well, Tan was upset because Marcelo came back and me and Lux both really could see bullshit. We weren't happy, okay? We were not happy in the least. Guys, we weren't happy, and we just, in all honesty, we didn't say anything against Tan, but we basically said, I'm not happy. What the fuck is Marcelo sniffing around the traps for? And I've got to tell you something. You know what? It's over. We got Mike the Snake. Hello, Mike.
Hey, one door closes and another door opens back up. I'm back, Arch. I hope you forgive me. I love you. You know that.
So you got rid of Tan, Mike, and then you come back.
Well, listen,
You
I didn't have anything.
You Machiavellian fuck.
I didn't have anything.
Oh, master. Look.
By the way, Narc, you're part of the reason Tan is gone because you were saying
Yes.
disrespectful things about Tan.
No,
and
I
I'm
made
going
an
to be honest with
apology.
you. Tan
I made
has
an apology video. I made an apology video. Share screen.
Share screen.
I made an apology video.
This little Indian kid threw the biggest tantrum ever and even started cussing out the poor ice cream man.
I don't think that's funny, Narc.
Yeah.
I don't think that's funny. In fact, Narc.
Yes. You're gonna ban me.
Narc, I was hoping you could still continue coming on and pointing out the realities of life. Unfortunately, Tan has felt we haven't done exactly what he said. So, to be honest with you...
Wait. Let me fill people in. Lux expressed an opinion. Goes, why is Marcelo back? What is Tan thinking? Tan got upset, sent you fucking numerous emails and messages, right? Aren't we allowed to express an opinion? Is Lux not allowed to say what the fuck's going on with Marcelo? That's part of the problem here.
Yeah.
Then Lux jumped off the stream because he had enough. He's the one. Tan's the one that brought OC. Tan's the one that forced OC in arms of my friend Curly. He created Curlock. Get the fuck out of here, Tan. Don't let the door hit you.
I think Tan himself is always...
He's a baby. He's a diva. No, we appreciate it, but another diva queen. He'll be back. He's got nowhere to go. Another
now,
diva
I
queen.
heard Watch Nicholas was slagging. What was Watch Nicholas upset about?
I have no idea.
Watch Nicholas. I thought you were on that stream, Mike.
I've jumped on him stream for a few minutes, but he never expressed any disappointment or anything. And we just
I gotta go. Look, Arch,
exchanged niceties and had a little bit of
right,
banter, and then I jumped off.
Got the rest of the show. I gotta go. Arch,
Okay, bye, Narc.
No, sorry, Mike. I love you. I gotta go.
I love you too, Narc.
Don't put yourself in a position where you're relying on just one donor. Have many donors. Once you rely on one donor, you're fucked.
Well, we're going to try our best. I'm going to do what I've always done and try to support Archie and try to bring in as many super chats as I can for him.
All right, so we've replaced Tan with Mike.
No,
right,
no. Tan does what he does, and we're separate. We're completely separate entities. We don't even really... I've called Tan for advice on certain things, but we're
right.
two completely separate entities and don't have anything to do with Tan's. I've not discussed with him at all about anything that his actions of late.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Come back.
I got to tell you something, guys.
You got a super chat from Ken Fresno.
We got a super chat. We got a couple super chats coming in here, fast and furious. We got Mac Lobster, $2. There's only one king here, and that's the Viking Pontiff. We got Olivia Hooper, $2. Get the flog, Mike the Snake off this. No, I want Mike. I'm not. No, we're not getting rid of Mike. Ken Fresno, $2. Is Narc prepared to cover Patel's super chats? There we go, Narc.
I don't make demands, or maybe I do. I'm not a puppet master. I don't make you do things that you don't like doing. OC, what the hell was OC? He's the one that fucked you up. He created Curlock. And Yankee Doodle, you stupid fuck. Don't leave your watch at work so your cleaner can steal it. That's why he hates me. I've got all these haters here. He created Curlock. Then he cut ball wash here. You get the fuck out of here. You want to ban me, Arch? Ban me.
We got Yankee Doodle, $5. I always liked Tan, but what a pussy. Now get rid of Narc and Mike the Snake. Not entertaining at all. Bring any super chats.
What's wrong with Mike the Snake?
Mike the Snake is a central part of the community and the Archieverse, and Mike is always welcome here. From one garage dweller to another, we need Mike. I need you. Okay.
Thank you, Arch. You know, I wrote you a text a few days ago. I'm glad I got the response.
Let me just tell you, Mike. I want to show you. You sent me a tick, right? A text, right?
Yeah, you can read it.
But this is how it comes out because I'm a Android man.
So what does it come out? You can't read it?
No, I can't read it at all.
You want me to read what I wrote you?
Oh shit! What did I press?
You're just calling me on a FaceTime call. I'm gonna hang up, okay?
No. Yeah, hang up. Don't answer it. So basically, what happened was, that's what the message you sent me. It was all in this. Can you read that?
God, no. I can't even. No.
So I didn't actually understand what you said, but.
Well, here,
look,
let me find the text and read what I wrote you. And I know you wrote back and just said, I love you, Mike. And I wrote what I wrote you. I said, hi, Archie. As I type, the chat is tearing me up, but that's the norm. Please know I love you and consider you my friend. Everyone has a really bad day. My injury was much worse than I thought, taking up much longer to recover from, along with watching my mother wither away in front of me. She went into the hospital the day I blew up. I just finally cracked. All I said to you was truly from the heart, while it might not have come across that way. I have always supported you and always tried to help you as much as possible. Please know I love you. I'll be back in a day or 3. I'm having a really hard time right now, but I'll be back to supporting you, and I don't ever see me talking to you the way I did ever again. Willing to pick up where I left off after dealing with the flogging I'm going to get when I return. Just know I am your friend, and I'll be back in a short time. Feel free to share this text. Love, Mike. That's right there. That's the text. That's the text that I sent to you the other day, and I must apologize for blowing up and being, as brutal as I was. I just I lost it, and
Mike, that's okay. We all can lose it at times. The beautiful thing about the Archieverse is we can forgive and forget.
Okay, well, good, because I'm back. I'm ready to support you, and maybe we can even lure Tan back, somehow. But if not, maybe we can find another, main, helper, financially for you, through somebody else. In the meantime, I'm going to be here for you. I'll try to be on as often as I can, and yeah.
Hey, we got another super chat here. Second last lead behind CB, $5. Remember when I was outside the top 10? Tan, ER, Bondage, Patrick Philippe, Mookie, Curly, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, and Huratan. Come back. There we go. And we got Oliver Hooper, $2. Art, stop being a doormat to these losers. Now, I've got to tell you something. Let's just back the truck up and let's have a look what's happened to the franchise. And I've got to be totally honest with you. I've also gone through a bad patch too. I've been eating too much, Mike. No more ice cream. No more cookies. No more sweet drinks. I want to cut the food intake down severely. Just an occasional whiskey on the show. It's the only thing I'm going to do from now on. Mike, I do want to tell you this, okay? Life itself is never an easy trip. We go down a certain route, a certain path. Sometimes we like the results, other times we don't. And unfortunately, we can't pick. We've got Narc back. Hey, Narc, what do you want to say?
You got to put up a poll. Who has the better manifesto, Mike the Snake or Bear?
Now, just out of interest there, I've got some chorus. I'm going to share something for total transparency. Can I share some?
Wait, you're going to go nude?
I got to tell you something, okay?
Can we share screen 1 sec? This is Mike the Snake. I'm going to reply to Mike the Snake.
Yes, please do.
Right. Share screen.
I'm just going to run the poll. Can we get the poll up first?
All right.
Let's get the poll. What's the poll question? Firstly, let's get the poll going. What's the poll question?
Who had a better manifesto, Mike the Snake or Bear?
What?
Who had the better manifesto?
Who had?
Well, Bear was trying to get me to write a manifesto, but I refused or did not write any kind of a manifesto. So there's no competition. I don't know if Bear wrote a manifesto. I don't know about it. Or if Archie,
Right.
read it out loud on the stream. I don't remember.
And maybe have an option. And who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that would be.
Okay, I've got the poll going now. Please vote. I've got who had the better manifesto, Mike the Snake, Bear, and what the fuck is a manifesto?
I think it's kind of like a final, like.
All right, Mike the Snake. I've diagnosed
all of your feelings on a subject.
Mike, I've diagnosed what you have. Share screen. You've got Munchausen syndrome, now more commonly known as fictitious disorder imposed on self, a mental health condition where individuals intentionally fake or induce illness to gain attention and sympathy, often from healthcare professionals or
Are you
live
kidding?
streams.
My black and blue leg
It's characterized by
self-induced or is fake. Yeah, right. I don't think so.
This little Indian kid threw the biggest tantrum ever and even started cussing out the poor ice cream man. His parents did a terrible job at teaching manners. Someone called Daddy. He then starts crying for his mommy.
I love you, Tan. What?
Nah, I don't find that funny in the least, okay?
Narc's
Come on. You tell me you
level of humor is on a different level than a lot of
people. You give me a compliment, or is that a compliment or an insult?
No, it's just a statement. You find things funny that other people don't, and you're on your own level.
In a good way or a bad way?
Humor-wise.
In a bad way.
In a narc way.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Fighting way?
I think you definitely
fight me?
no, not at all, narc.
Jiu-jitsu? A grappling match?
No, not at all.
Mixed
How about a thumb fight? How about a thumb fight? All right, thumb fight.
Mike, I'm glad you're back, Mike. We miss you.
I missed being away.
You missed the attention. Mike the Snake, just admit it. You're a narcissist.
No, I'm not a narcissist.
You're a narcissist. You're a narcissist.
Yes, that's already established.
So we got a super chat in here. Grill feel £2. Sell those Breguets, improve your life. Let me tell you something. I've currently got my Panerai for sale, listed for sale. I'm actually thinking of selling. I want to keep this baby and sell the other 2 Breguets there. Okay. Let me tell you something. The brand can be soft. Okay. And you know what? 1 paddock, 1 Breguet, precious metal. That's enough for me. I don't really need more than that, Mike. I think that's enough.
Well,
what do you think, Mike?
You know, coming from having a small collection to, you know, what I did to get my car and re-attaining my one and only watch that I have now, I have to say that I'm very happy with just the one watch that, you know, does it for me, for sure. So it's definitely one way to go, 100%.
Yeah.
You know?
I honestly, I'd like to get out of some of the Breguets, okay?
Understandable.
Yeah, I think that might be the next move there. Angelic Slayer, member for 27 months. The grift don't go. Rock on.
Yeah.
So let me say this to you. The whole thing is, with so much people there, I've got to trim the number of people who have keys to the StreamYard, because to be totally honest with you, you know what? All these keys cost money and nobody is running shows. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Yeah, totally.
Nobody's running these shows.
When I had the keys, I didn't use them to their fullest extent, and I was happy to see them go because I wasn't doing what I should have done with them. I didn't really know 100% what to do with them. I was using them to the extent that I did know. Well, you know, ending shows early for you or late for you if you needed to leave. I could end the show. I could do stuff like that, but I didn't want to start a show without you know, somebody kind of holding my hand the first time, so I just didn't fuck it up, and we never got to that point. And so you know, I kept getting yelled at on the stream, like, start the show, Mike, start the show, you got the keys. And I was like, I can't right now, you know. And
yeah,
so
I gotta bring.
There's better people to have the keys.
I gotta be honest with you, man. These keys, I've just trimmed the number of keys down there. And you know, the reality is, Mike, these keys cost money.
Archie, I could run a show on the dungeon maybe once a week for you or something.
That's okay, Mike. We love you to be here with us. That's where we like you, Mike.
Okay. All right.
We love you here.
Well, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to try to, you know, help you get on your feet.
Yeah. No, it's been tough, Mike, because the problem is that it's very, very tricky. It's very tricky. And it costs a lot of money. I got 15 seats. I don't need that many seats. How many do I need? Oh, I see. So I'm going to cut the number of seats down. That's what I need to do, because these things are expensive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need to do, because these seats, they're billed in US dollars. You know what I'm saying? They are billed in US dollars. and they cost a fortune. They cost me a fortune. And it's just not doing anything, Mike. Is Eddie doing shows anymore?
No, he was too thin-skinned and too green to be able to handle the shit that sometimes gets flung at you, and his content at times was a little questionable, but that could have been straightened out pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him back, but there'd need to be some ground rules like drinking and driving, that kind of thing. Online on stream whilst streaming, that kind of thing. But I mean, that's just common sense. I'm not like trying to say that I want to lay down rules for Eddie, but it's just common sense says don't jump in your car with a big bottle of vodka and go driving
I know, that
around.
was fucking stupid. That's an accident waiting to happen. I'm just going to ask Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Because, I mean, he's not a terrible guy. Eddie wasn't, but these keys cost me a lot of money. Do you require keys still? Do you require keys still? I'll ask him. I'm trying to reduce my costs. I'm trying to reduce my costs. My costs as the keys cost money. Money each month. Okay? There we go. Because Mike, let's be honest there, it's just not working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. No, I mean if you've got 20 sets of keys out there that cost $20 a month or something, that's and they're not being
dollars.
Yeah, and they're not being utilized by the people who have them. The people aren't, running shows and making money for you, then yeah, I would think it would be prudent to slim things down. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
nothing
Kessler, he's not even
personal.
coming on anymore. Kessler doesn't come on anymore.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Kessler in a long time.
Lux has got keys. Tan's got keys. Doc has keys because he can run stuff. He's okay. I've got keys. Mark Goldberg. Mark's bloody good. Mark's very good value. Mark is exceptionally good value.
Yeah. I was lurking and heard Mark say some things about me rambling on a lot and rambling on too much. And yes, I agree. That was 100% the case a long time ago. But the last year or two, I've literally kind of been a statue. I've sat still most of the time, and I have not run on for long periods of time. So. But yeah, I agree with Mark, and I'll try not to ramble on.
I like the rambling, Mikey. I like the rambling.
Well, some people don't.
Fuck 'em.
Of course, I want to try to make everybody
we've
happy.
got Marcus Mandel, member for 5 months. You can only try your best.
Yeah.
We've got CB $50. What is the big announcement? And we love NARC. Okay, the big announcement is basically Tan is moving away from supporting the channel. And I'm not trying to shame him or say anything, But Tan was disappointed we weren't following certain direction leads. Some of the stimuli provided for us, we kind of questioned, and he didn't appreciate that. Okay? That is exactly what happened.
Well, maybe, hopefully, give it a little time and we can renegotiate with Tan and, you know, try to set some, you know, baselines such that he will jump back on, because we need Tan. We, you know, there's no questioning that. And Tan is, you know, wonderful. He's such a great knowledge base for watches, and you know, he really helps keep the show going with his super chats and bring up this watch and bring up that watch, and he really helps keep things going. We really need
for fucking statue. You fucking talk a lot.
Well,
what kind of fucking statue are you?
Hey, Knock.
You got $50 super. You got $50 super chat. Right.
I need Knock.
He's a narcissist statue. I love you, Mike. You read this super chat like it's a $2 super chat.
Here we go. CB, $50. What is the big announcement? And we love Narc. Well, basically, I'm going to tell you this now, Narc and Mike. Where's Narc gone? He's gone. Look at this. I was just about to tell Narc. He jumps off. Mike, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He does that everywhere he goes. He jumps on and off, on and off, on and off.
Okay, let me tell you personally what happened, okay? CB, $50, I'm going to tell you what happened.
Thank you for the $50, by the way, CB. Very much.
Dan asked me for my play button, my silver play button.
I don't even know what that is.
When you have certain success on YouTube, they give you a silver play button. He wants my silver play button.
And what does that do?
Well, it's just something you display to show you're a big wig in the YouTube space.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. That's what happened. I'm trying to find it. I've got it somewhere in the garage. You know the YouTube silver play button?
I'm not aware of it, no.
It's a thing when you get 100,000 subscribers, they give you a play button.
Okay.
I achieved that through the dungeon, actually. That's what happened. Okay.
Okay.
Tan wants it as a souvenir for his garage with the Lamborghinis.
Oh. And so did you say no, and is that why he jumped, or is it something?
Well, he asked how we can fix things. He said, give me the silver play button. I haven't answered that. Should I give him the silver play button?
I would. I mean, it's
the only thing I've got from doing YouTube for 15 years.
Yeah, but I mean, we really need Tan back, you know?
We got another super chat. So CB, Tan's left. The money's gone. Business is over. Business is over. I'm selling some shit off. Let me tell you this, Mike. I want to sell that watch box. I don't need the watch box because I don't have 8 watches anymore, Mike. You know the Louis watch box? I want to sell that, Mike. Let's get Fella on and get negotiating on that.
There you go. He wanted that box badly, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Give him a good deal.
I've also got the Skeletto del Tempo briefcase. I want to sell that fucking thing. I need the money. I need the money, Mike.
I can understand that.
And
Where's Mark? Jump on, Mark.
we got another super chat. Bobby Legs loves watches, $10. You're right, Archie. The keys cost money. I've trimmed them back a bit, okay? I've trimmed them because there's no fucking point having all these keys when I can tell you this now, they cost so much money and nobody is doing streams on the dungeon. It's just it's costing me money. It's costing me a fortune. You understand, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reduce it now. Downgrade. I'm going to downgrade to 10 seats because there's no fucking point having all these seats. You now have 10 seats. So we've got 10 seats, right? I've still got two. I've got Luxie, I got Tan, I got Doc, I got myself.
Be right back in 5.
Sure. Mark Goldberg, Jock, and Eddie. I've still got 2 more I can add. Okay? That's the important thing. It's the business is tough, Mike. It's a tough times at the moment. You understand or not?
Oh, I most definitely understand.
The things are not as easy as you think they are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And sometimes we got to do things that aren't always popular.
Of course.
And
You had 20 keys out there, right? Were they all attached to a name? Were they all being utilized by somebody?
well, this is the thing. These are expensive things to have for what?
Yeah, I mean, had you handed them all out, or were that you just keeping some in your back pocket? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I had to cut the costs. We've got to cut the costs. Okay.
Sure.
I had to cut costs. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Mike?
Absolutely. You
know how vicious it can be on the streams.
Yes. Yes, I do.
We got another super chat. MT85, $5. Sell the watches and the car. Look around. You're in a garage, for God's sake. What's wrong with that? I'm comfortable. It's got heat. It's okay.
Arch, what if you hung like a backdrop behind you? So, it didn't.
I don't need to be ashamed of the fact I'm living in my father's garage, Mike.
Oh no, I was just thinking, in terms of like making the background look a little more.
We got another
sanitary.
super chat. MT85. Sell the watches and the car. Look around. You're in a garage, for fuck's sake. You know what? I may be in a garage, but guess what? Guess what? I'm trying to sell stuff already, okay? What can I say? I don't know what to say, Mike. It's tough, okay? The business isn't easy anymore.
Yeah, Lucas B in the chat asks, and why don't you, Snakey? I don't know what. I don't even know what that means. But whatever. I expected a flogging when I returned, so.
No, there's no floggings here, Mike. We love you. We appreciate everything you have done. Okay?
Well, thank you, Archie.
It's
I
not
mean,
always easy.
Yeah, I've never felt ungrateful or anything. I just, I've gone through, like in this particular instance, was going through I'm still going through a really, really difficult time. But I'm not gonna bring that out because I'm just done bringing personal things out. They just get spun and clipped and made fun of, and so.
Well, that's the whole thing. You reveal personal things, and people, instead of embracing it and saying, "Hey, Mike, congratulations," they kind of pick fun at you. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think
it's not fun, is it? What do you think? Is that fun?
No, it's not fun at all. And it's along with consistently be called a liar for telling my stories, my life stories. Like it would take me more time to make these stories.
Wait.
Okay, we're waiting.
I'll quote. I've gone through difficult times. I don't want to bring that up. You just brought it up, you stupid fuck.
What?
You said
no. He hasn't. He hasn't. He's just telling
He said it. He said it. I got my retracting meter here. It went off. You said I've gone through a lot of bad times. I don't want to bring that up. You just did, Mike. You understand? You just did.
Yeah. So.
But you said you don't.
Well, the fact that I'm going through bad times is
you just did. You just said it again. That's twice.
Okay, but I'm not gonna get like descriptive about it. Okay.
But you just did.
Okay, fine. I did.
All right.
So
all right. Just admit it. No, Mike. Come back. Stick by what you said in the past. You went off an arch. That was gold. Don't walk it back. Don't retract it.
I'm not, in a sense. I'm back here now supporting Archie. Okay, that's really all that needs to be said.
All right. I love you, but listen here, you munchers and fuck. Don't walk back what you said in the past. I love Angry Mike, but now you're walking it back. Get a backbone, you fucking doormat. I love you, Mike. That's all I have to say. Bye.
Thanks, bud.
What do you mean, bud? What does that mean? That sounded hateful. What do you mean, bud?
Not at all. I like you, Narc.
No, the way thanks, bud. No.
Well, the way you come at me is about with the same level of sarcasm. So that's all. I just kind of.
Hey, I think Mike has got every right to fight back as best he can to you, Narc. You're a vanquillatrist. That's why we never see you on the streams with your camera on.
He's the one that went after you, Archie. That was vicious. That was vicious. The way he went after you, I loved it. I was edging. I got hard. I've
got another super chat. The second last lead behind CB, $5. I think Mike the Snake wants to talk Breguet. 1 minute of Breguet talk from Mike the Snake, please. Which Breguet would you sell your sub for, Mike? Be frank and honest. Always!
Bud? What does bud mean?
Buddy.
Fighting
buddy. Sub. Which one would you sell your sub for, Mike?
I gotta go.
Mike, would you sell your sub for any Breguets?
Mm,
No.
you know,
The sub
no.
is you.
I mean, maybe
You're not
if
a
if I could
guy.
get my hands on like a tourbillon worth 300,000, yeah, then I could flip it and get 10 more of watches that I would
Okay, we've got
really
Loco Fabio
desire.
13. He's asked me to have a whiskey. Now, he actually bought me this bottle, Monkey's Shoulder. Okay. We're going to have a whiskey on air. Okay. I'm wearing the Paddock Philly. That's a nice big whiskey. Mike. New times. Tan, we wish you all the best.
I'll toast with you, Archie.
I got to tell you,
we hope.
Loco Fabio 13, thank you for your support. By the way, I don't know if you know this, Mike, but there's been a new Breguet released overnight.
I know that they had a recent release. I didn't know there was one overnight.
Yes, they have released a new Breguet. Let's just call it up because we are a watch channel, Mikey. After all, here it is on the show. Da 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 da.
I seem to remember their release they came out with a week or two ago that I liked a lot.
This is a Breguet Tourbillon. Look at this.
Oh, this thing is
Fuck
gorgeous.
me, Dad. You're talking tourbillons before, Mike?
Yeah.
Breguet tourbillons. Look what they've released.
I'd trade my sub for that in a heartbeat.
Breguet
and keep it and wear it.
Look.
Not sell it. Like, love it. And
Mike.
That thing is just fucking off the hook. And with a
look at that.
What's the type of dial they call that? Something teen.
Faux enamel, grand faux enamel. Look.
Oh, it's not that sparkly that sparkly.
Mike, look at it.
Yeah, I love the guilloche everywhere, and I love tourbillons.
Mike, yeah, look at this here, Breguet, 250 years. Look at this.
And they probably want $1,000 per year for the damn thing. That's the only problem.
Look at this. Look at this guilloche on the fucker.
Yeah, gorgeous. 100%. What's the size?
The size, Mikey. Okay, here's the facts on it, Mikey. You know what the size? It's 38.
Huh?
Fuck. 20 mil lug, sapphire, round case, 18K Breguet gold. 10 mil thick, 10.2 mil thick.
That's
it's
thin.
A tourbillon.
That's thin.
Grand Faux enamel Adventurium dial. 18K Breguet gold. Man, this is fucking sexy as fuck, Mike. Mike, it's a tourbillon. Look at this fucking thing, Mike. It's a tourbillon. Fuck me dead. This brings Breguet to the front of the world. You understand, Mike?
Yeah. And the material that I was adventuring, I think. That's what the dial looked like to me in the picture, and then you just mentioned it. Beautiful, gorgeous, 100%. Love it.
I'm having a whiskey, Mike.
Good on you.
And you know, now that Tan's gone, Mike, you know how I bought you 3 pizzas over 7 years?
It doesn't even matter, Archie.
I am only going to be able to provide pizza slices from now on.
Okay, thank you.
Pizza
No worries.
slice. Only
No
pizza
worries.
slices.
Archie,
Now
I
that Dan has
require
gone.
nothing. I require nothing from you, okay?
We got the second last lead behind CB, $5. Cab, can we auction the play button off? I'll bid to drive Tan up. Thank you. I'll think about it, but I really like that play button. We got CB, $5. And now I know of it. I know of it is a shtick. Got to go. Tan is not gone anywhere. He's gone. I got catfish. Big announcement, my ass. He's gone. Mike.
Well,
Mike.
yeah.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
What can we say? Mike.
It almost doesn't matter because even if you say it or write it, people take it out of context or will like make something new and different out of it. Because Jimmy writes, Mike quit, then he's back. I never ever quit. I never said I was quitting.
You said you were having a break.
Yes. And everybody took that as like I was basically saying that I'm done, I'm out, I'm gone, and I never said that. I never even remotely said that. That's okay. I never even remotely said that. And I always said that I was going to be back. I just needed a break. And I took a break and I'm back. And
I got to be honest with you. I got to tell you this, Mike. Seriously, Breguet men, Mike.
Yes.
CB, thank you for your support. We appreciate it. We got LUXURIA, $5. You don't need Tan. You still have me, Archie. Excuse me while I have another piece of dark chocolate. It's dark like Tan's heart, Archie. I got to tell you something, Mike. I want you to be happy in your life, okay?
Okay.
And I want you to be fulfilled as a man, okay?
Okay.
What? How do you think the watch collecting community has helped you develop as a man?
Well, it's allowed me an outlet to meet a lot of new people and interesting people and learn a lot about watches in general and discover watch brands that I like and other watch brands I don't like. And, you know, I've been able to had the honor to be on your show for a long, long time and support you and help bring you in a lot of money. And
the money's dried up now, Mike. You realize that?
well, yeah, hopefully, you know, we can turn that around.
The money has dried up, Mike. You know what's happened to the money, don't you? You know what's happened to money, don't you?
Yeah, I know what happens to money.
And I mean, seriously, you've got to realize something, Mike. You know what you've got to realize in life? You can't always get what you want, Mike.
You're telling me.
You can't always get what you want. You can try sometime, but you can't always get what you need. You got to get what you need, Mike. Mike.
Agreed. 100%.
And I got to tell you, it's special to have supporters like Tan. I'll always be happy for Tan. We got another super chat, MT85, $5. Sell all excess. Buy Explorer 2. You like that watch. You know what? I want to sell shit. Okay, Mike?
Understood.
I want to sell some briefcases. Anyone interested in briefcases? Briefcases, watch boxes. Come on, let's get this shit out of my life. 2 watches I need. I need a Patek and a Breguet. That is it. William Gordrian, £2, €2. What happened to your house, Arch? Why the garage?
More comfortable out there.
Termites.
Ah.
I got to tell you, Mikey, what's happening with your watches? Tell me what's happening with cars. What are you doing with cars?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Oh, just the same thing I was doing the other day, which is just working on my little yellow car, and actually all my registration, renewals came in, so I've been having to come out of pocket a bunch to smog and registration renewals and that kind of thing. So I've been dealing with that. But otherwise,
what those smug fucks? Can you take the cats off?
No, not in California, not at all. No, the most difficult thing has been being laid up and not being able to even enjoy, my cars. I haven't been able to push the clutch in until just a day or two ago.
Did you convert it to a auto?
No.
Put an auto transmit. Put a tranny in.
No. My leg is back to being fine. I actually took the car for the first drive in a month yesterday, and super happy with it. And I missed my event, my track event, but I got it rescheduled for September, so I didn't lose my money. And
yes, you were saying that. I would have been really devastated if you couldn't get yourself on the track.
Yeah, no, that's been my goal with the, starting with before the Porsche. My intentions were, always kind of be open for the right car to come along. I was looking at some Mazda MX-5s. It's the most raced car, and so there's lots of already built little Mazdas ready to go. You don't need to, and they're cheap. You can get a whole season.
What series would you get? There's a number of Mazda MX-5, NA, NB, NC.
I'm not sure. I don't know enough about
what year. What year do you want?
I like the latest one that's kind of more pointy and sharp like one. I like that one a little bit, but I like the one just before it, like the one you like, I think, that had the little the little fender flares on it.
Yeah.
That's the one I like. And or the very
We got another
first
super
ever.
chat coming in fast. NATO, $3. Mike the Simp. Pete
Yeah,
Glenn, smartest guy in Australia. Mike the Snake, 3 ideas that will help you in bringing in super chats.
You're asking me for 3 ideas?
Yeah, 3 ideas.
Well, I can try my best to support you and put on a good show for everybody. I can try not to ramble on for too long. That seems to irk a lot of people. And I can continue to come on at all. That's 3 right there.
Mikey, we also want different things from you too. You know this, don't you?
What's that? Like what?
We want you to have some happiness, Mike.
Oh, Archie, I'm very happy. I'm just, life is life, right? And when you get to my age, your parents start to die. And
It's very sad, Mike.
so, and your pets, die, and it's just I'm handling it. I being the one to take care of my mother and being able to see her daily really helps me a lot because
I got another super chat. LUXURIA, $5. Mike the Quitter. Sorry, Mike. The break taker is back after 1 week. Tan will be back in 2. Where is my pizza, Archie? You never feed your LUXURIA.
I never quit. I never said I was quitting. I said I was taking a break. Once again, here it is, people taking out of context what I said and what I've written. So I took a break. I'm back. True to my word.
You're always a cool guy, Mike. You know that we love you.
I think maybe some people love me. I think some people dislike me. Some people have a lot of fun, just tearing me up in the chat. But again, they're just doing their job, and I'm just doing mine. So I don't let it bother me anymore, unless somebody just says something ultra vile, which happens, but hopefully not very often. Yeah,
I gotta
quit.
tell you, Mike.
Here, somebody wrote, Mark the Shark says, quit and shit talked Arch is what you did, Mike the Snake.
No, that's not
No.
true. We got Mac Lobster, $5. Arch, now that Tan is Red Rover, we need programming and content. Who's going to deliver? Austerity measures won't bring dollars, big boy. What do you think of that, Mike? Mikey?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think of those words? Those words there, Mikey?
Austerity is like what? Like a high level of people's opinion of you.
It's not winner.
Is that what austerity? The definition of austerity is like
Yeah,
everybody kind of looks up to you, or you have everybody has a high opinion of you. I think that's what austerity means. But yeah, we gotta figure out a new combo, and try to get Tan back and carry on, and make this work.
I got to tell you something, Mike. Seriously, Mike. Can we get him back or not? Is it fucked? How fucked is it, Mike? How fucked? How fucked is it? Look at this new Breguet. Mike, this is the greatest. This is a tourbillon. You said to me you wanted a tourbillon, right? Look at this fucking, look at that,
Yeah.
Mike.
It's amazing. It's only like 10 point something thick.
Look at that fucking, look at that. Breguet. It's got the Adventurium dial.
Yeah,
Applied Breguet logo.
I love the sides. What do they
Look
call
at
that?
it,
Is that coin? They call that coin edge. Coin edge.
Yeah, and if you
sides?
notice, the coin edge between the lugs is in reverse to the other coin edge. Do you see that? Slightly different pattern because it's going the other way.
Oh, I didn't notice that. But I think I can see that now. Yeah, interesting.
It's incredible shit. Look at that, painting that stuff, man. That's hard.
No, that's a gorgeous watch. There's nobody can say different about it. You know, it's a tourbillon, and you know, 38. It probably has a bigger dial than a 41 millimeter Submariner dial. You know, my 44 James Cameron had the same size dial and crystal diameter wise as my Submariner. They just increased the size of the bezel and the case. You know,
Yep.
So when you bring the dial out, even on a 38 millimeter watch, it actually looks bigger on your wrist.
Look at this, Mike. Look at this, Mike. It's fucking beautiful. You know why they're doing it 38, not 40? Because, Mike, they're trying to show how clever they are, because it's hard to make this. This is like a really good modern size.
Mm-hmm.
The supersized stuff, it's come back a bit. It's come back. And that's what they're trying to show you here, Mike. Oh, my God. That is so fucking beautiful. What's the price, Mike?
Like I said, it's probably $1,000 per year that they were monumenting it for, which was 250. So my guess is probably 250.
Fuck me there! $345,800. That's Aussie dollars. 340. Fuck me dead. Just gonna work that out. 345,800 AUD to USD. That is $226,000, Mike. 230,000 smacker fuckeroonies. What do you think, Mike?
It's a lot of money. But
Patek or a Breguet man? What are you, Mike? Or a Rolex man? You're a Rolex man.
yeah, just because, you know, financially, you know, I'm not able to be a Patek or a Breguet man. You know, they're just out of my price capabilities.
I gotta be honest with you, Mike. It's not always easy to have the fun, is it?
No. I try.
Holy fuck, Mike, we got another super chat coming in. MT85, $10. Lange 1815 Chrono. Is there a better option out there out of all the brands? You fucking betcha, MT85. Is there a better option? I'll fucking show you a better option, MT85. Let me show you. Look at this. You want a better option? I'll give you a fucking better option. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to give you a Breguet option. Okay? I'm going to show you something amazing. This is the 7077. Now, what it is, look at this. It's a Breguet chronograph. This watch features 2 completely independent gear trains. One for the hour and minutes, the other for the chronograph.
Oh, I remember that watch.
Has 2 balance wheels. One devoted to the watch functions at 3 hertz. Okay. And the other one, do you understand this, Mike? This is incredible shit. The other one is 5 hertz. We got Nark. Nark, hey Nark, how are you?
Share screen, share screen, share screen.
No, I'm not going to do this because I don't want to run Mike into the ground. No! I got no money anymore, Mark.
I'm cross-examining Mark the Snake.
No. He doesn't need to be cross-examined. Mike is my friend. I love Mike.
I want to see if he stands by his past comments.
No.
Don't muzzle me. Don't muzzle me. I don't want to be muzzled.
No.
The Narc doesn't want to be muzzled.
No.
Stop protecting your panelists.
If
My
they
job
don't
is to
protect
attack
them, they
them.
won't be here. He left
All right.
last time.
I just want to ask Mark the Snake a few questions. Give me 10 seconds. Share screen. I beg you. I beg you. I beg
No.
Share screen.
I don't need to be shit on by you. All right.
Mike, you tell him what we think of him.
Well, it's not what I think of him. I just don't need to be shit on by him.
What you call me? I don't like the way you call me Bud. I want to show this clip. I beg you, Arch. I need to share screen. I need my fix.
No.
Please.
No.
Pretty please.
Now that Tan's gone, I get to call the shots, and the answer is no, Narc.
I like you with a backbone, but can you get a backbone after you share screen?
No, we can't. I'm not going to make fun of Mike. Mike is my friend.
I'm not
He's
making
come
fun
back.
of him.
I'm fucking desperate for panelists, Narc.
I'm not attacking him. I just want to question him.
No, he doesn't need to be questioned. He's back. That's all that matters, okay? Why don't you question Watch Nick? Why don't you question Watch Nick and Curly?
I don't like this Arch with a backbone. I prefer you spineless. Can you get a backbone after you share the screen? Please?
No.
And then my fix. Mike has to be questioned. He attacked you. I'm sticking up for you. He attacked you mercilessly. Look, it was ruthless. It was a savage. I want to see if he stands by these comments.
Narc, I'm not going to bother answering. Okay, so don't bother. Don't bother.
You taking the fifth? You taking the fifth?
Yeah, I'm taking the fifth. I'm already taking enough of heat in the chat.
No, you cannot take the fifth. There's no way. If Mike the Snake was caught,
super chat your questions in.
If Mike the Snake was a witness, he would never take the fifth. Because that means you can't talk. He would go on and on and on and on, and the judge would have said to me, "You should have taken the fifth."
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
Listen here, you waffling doesn't fuck. Yeah, that is funny. Hey, Mike, you take this lawful web. Can you imagine getting married, exchanging vows? Vows will take 2 hours.
That's funny too.
I love you, Mike. Now share screen.
No,
Mike.
I
We're not going to do this because of the simple fact William Gaudrian has super chatted now. William Gaudrian, €2. People loved you more as a Rolex man. Big mistake. I can't afford Rolex. Why do you think I got out of Rolex? Why do you think I got out of this shit? Why?
But you can't afford it.
because it was easy to sell. I needed the
By the
fucking
way,
money. I'm
glad.
I am fucking desperate, fuckfaces.
Yes. I'm glad.
Fuckface, I am so desperate. This watch here, look at this. This
All right.
is
By the
the
way,
chronograph.
I'm glad the walrus clap is back. The walrus clap. We missed that.
Traditional chronograph 7077. Look at that. That walks all over a fucking Lange. What do you think, Mike?
I like it a lot. I don't know if it's exactly my style, but it is amazing.
It's beyond amazing, Mike. I got to tell you, Mike. Now, if you want to compare, so that's such a technologically advanced chronograph. If you compare that to a, let's have a look. We'll compare that to a Lange 1815 chronograph. Sure, that's a beautiful chronograph. It is beautiful. However, you know what's wrong? It's a very beautiful chronograph, but the Breguet is just so superior to this, okay? It's so superior. Do you understand? Like, that is a fucking beautiful flyback chronograph, but I'm just telling you, man, Breguet for life. Okay?
Wow, Archie.
Wear your watches, Mike. Are you wearing your Rolex, Mike? Beautiful. Well, that's what we want. A Rolex man. Okay?
As soon as I wake up, I wind it a couple turns and put it on.
You don't need to wind it. Just put it on. Because it's automatic. It actually does damage. Winding it is not actually good for it because you run the gears so fast. Don't do it, Mike.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah, no need to do that.
I thought if I just gave it like a few winds, and
you can give it a bit of a shake.
I thought giving it a few winds would put it at like a certain level of.
Okay, let me explain it to you. It's like running the gears on a car. Woo! You know, you don't want to do that. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, then I won't do it anymore.
It's okay to wind it if it's dead and you're putting it on for a first time.
Of course.
But if it's already going, no need to do that. You're putting a lot of stress on the gear train.
Okay. I'll stop doing it.
This Lange is beautiful, MT. MT85. It's 20,000 USD more. Hard to swallow. Well, you asked, look, I'm just telling you, secondhand, you know what? They're about the same money. Secondhand MT85, they're the same money. The Breguet, there's one in Sydney, under 70 grand. That's what I'm just telling you. Ask the question, I'm just telling you the truth. Mike.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful, fine leather. See, these fine watches, I think there's nothing more elegant than a gold watch on a leather strap. I think that is just beautiful. But there's something about a Rolex. Now, Mike, I just need to take a toilet break. We got another super chat. Birmingham had $2. Arch, you need a Rolex. See how happy Mike the Snake is? I'm just going to run a quick commercial, Mike. I'll be right back, okay?
All right,
Here we
don't be
go.
gone.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury here. Today, guys, I want to share with you a great website that I use to check out watches. That's right, guys. I don't know about you, but I am somebody who wants to keep an eye on prices and see where the market's going. And the best website for this is rustyswatches.com. rustyswatches.com. Now, what it does, if you're in the US, Australia, the UK, Ireland, Canada, it will list recent listings so you can see new watches as they come to market. Not only new listings, but recently price drops. So if you're keeping an eye on the watch of your dreams, Rusty's Watches is the place to go. If you've got a special watch you want and you want to get the best possible deal you can, I'd highly recommend Rusty's Watches. Now he's got some instant buttons. Patek, Breguet, Omega, Rolex, Cartier, to name but a few. Click on Breguet and it shows us recent new listings for Breguet. Hey, here's one at Watch Finder. Watch Finder has but guys, I am doing this advert to deal with my termite problem.
And I'm back. Mike, I got to talk to you, okay?
Okay.
This watch here on the screen, the Lange, fuck me dead. Could you just, okay, let's move away from Breguet. Breguet's toxic shit. No one likes Breguet. Yeah, I got the message. Could you honestly live with this Breguet as your one and done?
This Lange, you mean?
Yes, it's manual wind.
This is
Two register. The reason it's called two register because it's got two eyes there. See the two eyes?
Sure, subdials.
Is that, could you live with that and that's it? That's all you have?
No, it's not my style of watch.
Oh, Mike. Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Well,
This is what it's all about.
I'm a dive watch, sports watch kind of guy, you know.
Well, this is the ultimate in. Look, Mike.
That's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, that's kind of a Breitling copy of a Breguet. That's what it is. Let's go and see Chrono 24. Okay, I want to show you something. Lange 1815 Chrono. Let's have a look. What is an 1815 chronograph? What are they going for? Let's just check the currency. They're in US dollars. Okay, so you can get one of these for 40,000. Is it 40,000? 40, 50,000, 50, just under 50,000. 50,000. Okay, that's a private seller, but 40 to 50. Now let's have a look. If we jump on Chrono, because you guys love Chrono, and we type in Breguet 7077, look at the price. 40 to 50, look at this, 40 to 50, same price point. MT85 is the same price on the second-hand market. In fact, it's a little bit cheaper. Would you go Breguet or would you go Lange, Mike?
Between, I honestly couldn't say, Arch. I really couldn't. I don't know the lines, either of these lines, well enough. I hate to not have an answer for you, but this is all in the, you know, the dress watch, really high dollar
Let me show you
zone.
something. I want to go to Vintage Watch Co. You know my good friends Vintage Watch Co.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you something, okay? This is confidential, okay? want to show you something confidential. Is that okay?
Okay.
Let's go to Rolex. Guess whose bluesy this is?
Oh, is that yours listed?
Yep.
Wow. If there was one you could keep, that would be the one I'd try
Mike.
to keep. And
Mike.
yeah,
Mike. Mike.
yeah.
That's mine. Okay, that was mine. Okay.
Oh, did it sell?
No, it's still for sale. It's at Vintage Watch Co.
So you sent it and it's on consignment or
No,
something?
I got paid. I sold it to a dealer who's put it on consignment with Vintage Watch Co.
Okay.
And guess what else I'm going to show you too? The Zenith. That's mine.
Well, you said
It's
you
my
were
watch.
selling your stuff off.
It's mine. That's the Zenith and the Bluesy, Mike. I needed the money, Mike. Do you understand or not?
Oh no, I understand completely.
I needed the fucking money.
Couldn't you have gotten a fatter chunk out of selling 2 of your brigades though?
They're harder to sell, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm a Brigade man. It's my new shtick.
Okay. Well, we'll run with that. I'll run with it with you as hard as I can. I just I can't. The majority of Lange and Breguet and Patek are all, with the exception of a few Pateks, their sports watches like the Nautilus and stuff, are not in my area of interest, so I've not looked at them. I've not checked their prices. I don't, they're just not my style.
You know the fucking thing that annoys me, Mike? My watches look so beautiful for sale at this dealer.
Yeah, they've done well with the pictures and stuff.
Mac Lobster, $2. Mike the Snake, do you remember why you took a stand now? Mike's very happy, thank you. Mike's happy. We protect him, and that's it. JD, $2.80. Mike, you're to blame for Tan's leaving. No, I tell you who's to blame. It's fucking Marcelo. Marcelo's the one who caused the trouble. JD, $2.80. Mike, call Toyota Mo. We need help. Mike. I think we're doing just fine.
I think this is a bucking bronco, and we're hanging on. We're bull riding, and we're hanging on. You know what I mean? You go up, you go down, you spin around, you get thrown off, you get back on, you try again.
Mikey, it's been absolute pleasure having you on the show today. I got to tell you this, okay?
Well, I'm very happy to be back, Arch. And
please do not leave. Don't leave.
No.
Just stay here.
Even when I went on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're a good guy. You got a good heart. Everything is great, okay?
I went on producer Mark's show once because he had a car show thing going on, and I went on Nick's stream about 4 or 5 times for not too terribly
Mike,
long.
you're allowed to go
but
on any show
I-
you want. They're just
But
teasing you.
no, I just wanted to say that I made it even while on Nick's show. I made it very clear that I was, solidly an Archie loyalist.
Wait.
You
wait.
were my.
I got a clip that says otherwise, Mike. I've been muzzled here.
No, you are Narc.
This is worse than the Warren report. This is worse than the Warren report. This is a cover-up. I know what Mike said in the past. It was hateful comments, which I actually rather liked. Share screen.
People say things when they're angry sometimes too.
No. You weren't angry. You weren't angry. You're actually quite calm. Share screen.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, you know what? We don't need.
We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. I got it, Mike. We love you. Okay.
Well, thank you, Arch. I love you too. And I agree. We don't need negativity right now.
Sometimes Narc is really funny. He's to the point. He's funny. He's hilarious. But other times he's like a fucking sore tooth that just needs to be pulled.
Yeah.
All right, share screen.
Narc, I'm not sharing.
Give me
the
10
screen.
seconds to question him. I want to cross-examine him. I don't
want to do that.
10
Narc's
seconds.
my friend. Mike's my friend.
There's a little sign. There's a little sign above my
Mike,
end
Mike,
that
Mike.
says not open for questioning.
What
You
does that
can't
mean?
see it,
Mike,
but
Good to see you back. AC3, proud you selling some.
yes.
AC3, proud. No, they've already got. I've already been paid. I sold them to a dealer friend. I've
Okay.
already got the money. The money has been spent.
I think
Reducing debt.
everybody's proud to see you actually selling some stuff off for sure. It's up to you to choose what you sell, but I think it's a move in the right direction, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel the same way about that.
No, I totally get it, man. You can't always keep everything,
Yeah, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
I'd like to add a Rolex back, but I don't have to have it immediate. I mean, I could have kept any of those watches, okay?
You'll get a Rolex back, and you'll get whatever watch you want back. Just give it a little time. All my watches I've saved up for long periods of time before I had enough saved to get them, and I got them when I had enough.
Wait. What do you mean Mike is your friend? I've got a clip that says otherwise. Share screen. I want to cross-examine you, Arch. You said some nasty things about Mike.
Just forget.
No.
I'll give you a hooper. $2. Arch, stop putting your head in the sand. The business is great. Everything is fine. Guys, that is the show for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be back tomorrow, Narc. Going to be back, Mikey.
I'll be back. I'll see you tomorrow.
And please, just be happy. Guys, be happy. Love what you do. And remember, if you're buying or selling a watch in America, there's only one place I would sell it to. That's David SW. Mike, we will see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Before we do that, I got to play a clip, Mike.
Okay.
What's this?
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
There we go. Let's thank everybody who super chatted today. We had Rich Mitch, NATO, Mac Lobster, Olivia Hooper, Ken Fresno, Yankee Doodle, the second last lead behind CB, Olivia Hooper, Grill Feel, Angelic Slayer, Marcus Mandel, CB, Bobby Legs. Bobby Legs loves watches, MT85, the second last lead behind CB, Loco Fabio 13, and CB, thank you for the $50. The second last lead behind CB, LUXURIA, MT85, William Gaudrian, NATO, P. Clan, LUXURIA, Mac Lobster, MT85, William Gaudrian, MT85, Birmingham, Mac Lobster, JD, Watch Chat, thank you, Watch Chat, and Olivia Hooper. That is the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Mike, thanks to have you back. I really do love you back, man. And keep coming on, man. Love you. We'll protect you, okay?
Thank you, Archie.
Peace, brother. All good, man.
Right on, man.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.